What's going on, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to make this movie review of Mo Money. And this movie was directed by Peter MacDonald. All right. And this movie came out originally in 1992. These stars Damon Wayans, Stacey Dash, and the one you see in the window is Marlon Wayans. And this is Marlon Wayans' first starring feature in the movie. So much props to him for that. And look where he's at now, man. He's one of the most biggest things, or at least one of the most biggest Wayans out there. All right. So anyway, I like this film, man. This is probably another great one from Damon Wayans. I'm going to pretty much say some of the things on this movie, and I won't give any spoilers out for those who haven't seen it. All right. So, this movie also stars Joe Santos, John Deal. I think that's how it's pronounced. I think Joe Santos play as the Detective Walsh, if I'm not mistaken, and John Deal plays Keith Hedden. And I believe Joe Santos, that's the one who passed away not too long, I believe. So before the scene, it was an intro that happened, and there was a guy that was driving, and he got in a car accident, and the guy that plays Keith Hedden, that's his name in the movie, he winds up killing the man. And they doing some type of switching tapes or whatever. I guess that's probably to get rid of evidence and plant something like they're doing something bad. And the detective, who is Detective Walsh, he's trying to figure out, well, he basically figured out that something happened after the car accident, you know, and that sort of thing. Now, in the midst of that, Damon Wayans is playing at this junkie, and Marlon Wayans is basically setting some guy up for a TV and stuff like that. It's a funny ass scene, man. And basically, Jonathan Stewart is on probation. He's trying to find a good, legit job, but he just keep coming up with scams to get money from people. You know, he plays a junkie, he act like a slow person or whatever. He does whatever it takes to get the money. So basically, he rips the guy off, both of them did, and they got caught up. Well, Jonathan Stewart, he got caught up by the cops, and he got let go, luckily, by this funny ass Reverend Pimp Daddy as a lawyer. That's a funny scene as well. So Detective Walsh basically asking Jonathan what he want to do with his life. You know, you basically not a statistic, not even in the system. And he's asking him what he needs to do in order to get himself together. So he came across Stacey Dash, who plays Amber on there. She was a beautiful woman. I don't know what happened to her, but that's another topic. And she pretty much came around his life in some sort of way, and he really fell in love with her, and he did everything he can to get her. So he decided to try to go legit and keep it running and all that stuff. No more scams. And I'm going to stop there because I don't want to really ruin any parts of the movie. So that's just basically the overall summary of the film. Now, to rate this movie out of a 10, I would give it a 8 to 8.5. Some people may not like it, and that's fine. But what I like about this movie, man, is that even though this film has some funny moments, it has some very serious moments as well. And it's crazy because I've never really watched a movie like this. Like, there's some scenes that is not so funny, man. Like, it's a scene that can possibly make you a little emotional, and then there's some scenes that can make you laugh like crazy. You know, it's a crazy how these films go. To me, this is probably a very underrated film. This is probably one of my personal favorites, hence why I have the DVD for those who didn't see it. And this DVD was kind of hard to find. Luckily, I found it for a decent price because they don't have the Blu-ray for it. So, but if you're a Damon Wayans fan, I think you would definitely love this film. Marlon Wayans did an awesome job in this film. Stacey Dash did really well as also. This came out around the New Jack Swing era. So there's a couple of music on there that's New Jack Swing. And I think if y'all into that type of era, you would definitely enjoy it. All right. So that's it. Check this film out when you get a chance. I say some scenes on there are kind of cheesy like. It makes me laugh at times when I watch it, watch certain scenes, but it is what it is though. I mean, I still enjoy it, and that's it. All right, shout out to everybody, especially Damon Wayans. He's definitely a funny guy. Marlon Wayans as well. And that's pretty much it. Shout out to everybody that was a part of this film, and that's a wrap. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. All right, peace out, guys.